Welcome, I'm Dr. Gigi, and together we're going to talk here on How2Digital about tweeting. Do I need to tweet? To tweet or not to tweet? That is the question of the day. Twitter has not been around all that long, and its 140 characters have turned into this bizarre cultural magic. We're going to talk a bit today about, do I need to tweet? Do I want to tweet? And for me, the most important thing is, am I listening to how other people are tweeting? Now, if you've never been to Twitter, there's a lot of people, I guess, who haven't been to Twitter. Facebook is gigantic at hundreds of millions of people. Now, Twitter's a lot smaller. Twitter was created to be able to capture and share 140 characters out to the public. So if I was going to get started on Twitter, we'll start there. I would go to twitter.com, and I could simply sign up by putting in my name, my email address, and making up a password. So if I was going to start today, I could be, I actually already have an account. We are How2Digital, and I've got a password, and I can tell it to remember me if I'm going to come back to the same computer. And it's asking me, do I remember what I'm remembering? And we'll come up in a second. It's a little confused here. Let me pull it back up. And I get to pick a background to go with it and who I'm going to follow. Now, we like technology here at How2Digital. So we decided up front that we're going to follow a few organizations and people who are doing a whole bunch of things on technology. We'll keep adding to that list so you can follow who we follow, some of the fun of Twitter. But why in the world would I want to have anything on Twitter? Well, the first thing I could do is I have the ability to tweet, and I'm going to go home to tweet, and tweet is the verb form of Twitter. And I can tweet and compose something that will go out to the world. It's searchable on Google, it's searchable on Bing, people can find it, I can have it lead to my website. So, I'm going to tweet that I am tweeting from, and I will use an ampersand to show a person, an entity on Twitter, and I will type KGem, who I think has a Twitter account, in Monrovia, California. And so I'm going to use a hashtag, which is that pound-looking symbol, and a hashtag, so Monrovia, which people search for. So an ampersand is a person, a place. A hashtag is an event, an idea, so it's all searchable. And here, and I will then, I have got 98 characters, and I will tweet it. Excuse me, I have 98 characters remaining, and I will tweet it. And immediately it goes out, I get a thing, my tweet has been sent, and all of the people who are my followers, well, so far we're new here with How2Digital, so we have a grand total of 4 followers who is following us. And so I have a producer, some doctor, and Digo, who I'm a friend of as a product, is following us as well. And so what you can do is you can start putting your ideas out that people can find. To me, the more important thing is to listen now. So I can discover via hashtags or search, and I can look for other people here in Monrovia, California, M-O-N-R-O-V-I-A, and I can see all sorts of other people who here in Monrovia are communicating out. Or I can actually go in and look for anything I want. So if I'm looking for digital tools, I can not only search like I would on Google or on Bing, but I can also find out who the voices are that I find interesting and set myself up to follow them. Is that all this is? I can create lists. I can set up on TweetDeck and other tools, which I will show you on other segments. But I have a way of speaking my mind and sharing my thoughts, not in a closed environment like Facebook, but immediately getting the thoughts of the day, actions I see, earthquakes I feel, blackouts I have, and be able to even find out what's happening in the ambulance that goes by or the emergency vehicle, what's ahead of me on the freeway, and all of this connects up to all my tools. Do I tweet? To tweet or not to tweet? That is the question of the day. We'll spend more time on future segments here of How2Digital, showing how to listen and tweet.